What if I told you that in just 7 days, a simple oil you probably already have at home could bring new, vibrant life to the one part of your body most men over 60 silently worry about but rarely talk about? Yes, I'm talking about below the belt. And no, this isn't about pills, injections, or surgery. It's about restoring what time, tension, and silent neglect have quietly taken away. Your natural blood flow, your sensitivity, and the deep confidence that comes with feeling fully alive as a man. If you find this kind of honest men's health insight valuable, do us both a favor, tap that subscribe button and ring the bell. It's the best way to make sure you never miss a practical tip designed specifically for men navigating life after 60. I'm Dr. Sarah Michelle, a urologist and professor who's dedicated over 3 decades to men's health. In my practice, I've worked with thousands of men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, helping them reclaim the strength, responsiveness, and quiet self-assurance they feared were gone forever. What I'm about to share isn't internet hype or a quick fix. It's backed by clinical insight, emerging research, and real-world results I've witnessed firsthand. Yet, tragically, very few doctors ever mention it. Here's what might surprise you. One of the most powerful, overlooked solutions for revitalizing aging, underperforming male tissue isn't found on a prescription pad. It's found in nature. Applied topically and used with simple intention, this everyday oil has the proven potential to awaken circulation, restore dulled nerve response, and make your most private area feel strong, warm, and truly alive again. This one daily habit, taking just minutes, could fundamentally change how you feel in your body. Starting as early as this week. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the exact oil to use and why science supports it. The precise, safe way to apply it. Common mistakes ruin results. What changes to expect, day by day, over 7 days. 3 easy oils to combine with it for multiplied benefits. Real patient transformations like William, 68, who thought his best days were behind him. If you've been feeling a little less like yourself lately, less connected, less responsive, less vital, stay with me. What you're about to learn might just change everything. Before we dive deep, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. This channel is your dedicated source for no-nonsense men's health strategies for life beyond 60. And if this message resonates with you, even a little, type 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't, type 0 and tell me how I can better support your journey. Your voice matters here. Let's start with the real reasons men over 60 struggle down there. It's not just aging. And it's absolutely not your fault. The root causes go deeper than most doctors explain, involving a slow, often invisible decline in 3 critical areas right where it matters most. Circulation, the intricate network of blood vessels feeding oxygen-rich blood to the pelvic region, naturally stiffens and narrows with age. A landmark study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, 2018, confirmed that age-related endothelial dysfunction, impaired blood vessel flexibility, is a primary driver of reduced erectile quality and spontaneous arousal. Without that vital surge of blood, tissue health declines. Sensitivity, nerve endings become less responsive. Research, like that published in Neurology and Urodynamics, 2020, shows a gradual reduction in peripheral nerve signaling in the genital region with advancing age. This means touch feels duller, arousal takes longer, and that spontaneous aliveness fades. Cellular vitality. The very cells making up this sensitive tissue become less efficient at repair and energy production. Oxidative stress and low-grade inflammation, documented in studies like those in the Aging Male Journal, 2021, silently damage cells, further reducing function and sensation. This isn't some mysterious curse of getting older. It's biology. And the consequence isn't just physical. When blood flow slows, nerves quiet down, and tissue feels less alive, your brain subtly disconnects from that part of your body. It stops feeling like yours. The quiet confidence that comes from feeling physically whole, capable, and responsive begins to slip away. This impacts far more than the bedroom. It touches your marriage, your self-image in the mirror, and your inner sense of strength. I'll share something deeply personal. My own father, a proud, hard-working man, once confessed in a rare vulnerable moment, "Sarah, it's like part of me just stopped waking up. I feel like I'm fading."
That haunted me.
Not because it was inevitable, but because I knew it wasn't. He didn't need a miracle. He needed renewed circulation, stimulated nerves, and cellular nourishment. When we focused on giving his body those fundamental signals, he didn't just regain function, his spirit reignited. This decline isn't about age. It's about attention. Your body wants to respond. It's waiting for the right signal. And as you'll see, that signal can come from something far more natural, ancient, and accessible than pills, likely already sitting in your kitchen. The forgotten kitchen oil that awakens blood flow and feeling. I vividly remember introducing this oil to Gerald, a stoic 72-year-old Vietnam veteran. He carried himself with quiet toughness, but finally met my eyes and said, "Doc, I just don't feel like a man anymore." When I suggested a simple, natural oil applied topically, he was skeptical. Oil? Like lotion? What I handed him was rosemary essential oil, properly diluted. What happened over the next week was remarkable. Most know rosemary as a culinary herb. But for millennia, Mediterranean healers have used it for far more than flavor, for stimulating circulation, reducing inflammation, and aiding muscle recovery. Modern science now validates this wisdom. Rosmarinic acid, this potent compound in rosemary, identified in studies like one from Phytomedicine, 2019, acts as a vasodilator. It helps relax and expand blood vessels, significantly improving blood flow to the tissues it touches. More oxygen-rich blood means revitalized, healthier tissue. Carnosol and carnosic acid, these powerful antioxidants, researched extensively, including in Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity, 2020, combat inflammation and oxidative stress at the cellular level. This reduces the background damage aging inflicts and protects delicate nerve endings. Cineol, eucalyptol. Found in rosemary, this compound has demonstrated mild stimulating effects on the nervous system in topical applications, as noted in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine, 2017, helping to wake up dulled sensory nerves. When Gerald applied it to his lower abdomen, groin, and base, using the method I'll detail next, he described a sensation he hadn't felt in years, like there was electricity under my skin again. Not painful, just alive. He wasn't imagining it. The oil was enhancing peripheral circulation and gently coaxing his nerves to respond. But beyond biology, this simple act does something profound. It restores a sense of agency. You're not passively waiting for a pill to work. You're actively, intentionally caring for yourself. It becomes a ritual of self-respect for a part of your body that deserves attention, not silence. For Gerald and many like him, this ritual became the turning point. How to apply rosemary oil. The right way, step by step, getting results hinges entirely on how you use it. Rushing or applying incorrectly yields minimal benefits. Your body, especially after 60, responds to intention and gentle consistency. Here's the exact protocol I give my patients. Prepare the blend. Crucial. Never apply pure essential oil directly. Dilute 3 to 5 drops of high-quality rosemary essential oil into 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil, like sweet almond, fractionated coconut, or jojoba oil. These carry the rosemary safely and nourish the skin. Mix gently in your palm until it feels slightly warm, a sign it's ready to engage your body. Set the scene. Apply after a warm shower. The warmth opens pores and relaxes muscles, enhancing absorption. Stand or sit comfortably in a quiet space. This isn't a chore. It's 5 to 7 minutes dedicated to you. The application technique. Start at the base of your abdomen, just above the pubic bone. Use your fingertips, not palms, for precise contact. Massage the oil in using small, gentle circular motions. Focus on feeling, not force. Imagine you're encouraging flow, not forcing it. Move slowly outward towards your inner thighs and gently over the groin area. Include the area around the base of the penis. Direct application to the shaft is optional. Massaging the crucial surrounding structures, crura, bulb, is often sufficient for significant benefit. Breathe and connect. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel the warmth spreading beneath your fingertips. For many men, this is the first respectful, healing attention this area has received in years. That connection is powerful medicine itself. Frequency. Once daily, evening is ideal to start. Some men benefit from twice daily, morning/evening, in the first 1 to 2 weeks. Consistency is key. Aim for 5 to 7 minutes per session. Frank, 69, told me after just 3 days, "I didn't realize how much I'd missed this kind of attention to myself." It wasn't about sex right then. It was about remembering I'm still a man, still worth caring for. This ritual sends a potent message to your nervous system and your sense of self. What to expect? Day-by-day changes over 7 days. Skepticism is natural. Decades of decline make it hard to believe simple oil application can make a difference in just a week. Yet, I've witnessed this pattern repeatedly. Here's what often unfolds. Days 1 to 2. The shift is often more emotional/energetic than physical. That dedicated time touching yourself with care reawakens a neglected connection. It wasn't the oil on day 1, shared Tom, 65. It was realizing I'd stopped touching myself at all unless it was purely functional. This felt respectful, like I mattered again. Days 3 to 4, a noticeable, gentle warmth emerges in the pelvic region, often first thing in the morning. A subtle tingling or buzz might occur. This is the initial surge of improved blood flow and nerve awakening. It felt like a pilot light flickering back on, described Henry, 71. Days 5 to 6. Changes in sensitivity become apparent. Arousal feels more accessible, perhaps requiring less intense mental focus. You might experience spontaneous erections or notice the return of morning firmness, morning wood. Nerve endings are responding better. Confidence begins a quiet, steady return. Partners often sense this renewed energy, a presence, not just performance. Day 7. The mirror moment. You catch yourself noticing the area feels distinctly warmer, fuller, more yours. You stand taller, feel more grounded. This isn't just about the oil. It's about the cumulative effect of intention, circulation, and restored connection. "I thought that part of me was retired," said Robert, 74. On day 7, I looked in the mirror and knew it was back online. It felt like mine again. 7 days opens the door. But imagine amplifying these results, making them stronger and longer lasting. That's where combining oils creates a powerful synergy. Bonus power. 3 oils to combine with rosemary for enhanced results. Nature thrives on synergy. While rosemary is potent alone, pairing it with these oils, also backed by traditional use and emerging science, can deepen the revitalization. Ginger essential oil, the spark plug. Ginger, studied for its circulatory effects, e.g., Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology, 2005. Delivers a warming sensation that boosts localized blood flow significantly. It adds dynamic energy to the blend. Martin, 71, called his rosemary ginger mix his morning jumpstart. Blend tip: add 2 drops ginger oil to your rosemary/carrier blend. Lavender essential oil, the calming conductor. Don't underestimate it. Tension in the pelvic floor and surrounding muscles severely restricts blood flow. Lavender, research supports its muscle relaxing and calming effects, e.g. Complementary therapies in medicine, 2017, eases physical and mental tension, allowing blood to flow freely. Blend tip: add 1 drop lavender oil to promote deep relaxation and unlock restricted flow. Black seed, Nigella sativa, oil, the deep restorer. Used for centuries in Middle Eastern medicine, black seed oil, often used as a carrier oil here, is rich in thymoquinone, a potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compound shown in studies like Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy, 2016. It supports cellular repair, reduces inflammation deeply, and may even aid hormonal balance. Blend tip: use black seed oil as your carrier oil, then add 3 drops rosemary and 1 to 2 drops ginger or lavender. Powerhouse blend suggestion: mix in your palm. 1 tablespoon black seed carrier oil plus 3 drops rosemary plus 2 drops ginger plus 1 drop lavender. Warm gently, apply as described. Listen to your body. Some days need more energy, ginger. Others more calm, lavender. The real turning point. William's story, age 68. William embodied quiet strength, a retired Ohio engineer, logical and self-reliant. He sat in my office with a heaviness in his eyes. After polite conversation, he leaned in. "Dr. Michelle, I still love my wife. I still feel desire. But my body, it just doesn't follow anymore." He tried pills and creams. They failed or caused side effects. He was skeptical of an oil ritual, deeming it too simple. I urged him to try it as an experiment. 7 minutes each night, after his shower, no pressure. The first few days felt awkward, he admitted. But on day 4, he woke before his alarm with an unfamiliar sensation, a quiet buzz, deep in my pelvis. Not arousal exactly, more like something waking up after a long sleep. By day 6, he had a revelation while shaving. I looked in the mirror and saw myself again. The man I thought was gone. The real shift wasn't just physical. On day 7, holding his wife's hand during their morning walk, he felt a subtle reconnection, a presence she noticed instantly. She didn't ask, William shared. She just squeezed my hand tighter and smiled differently. It wasn't about sex right then. It was about me being back. William's journey proves revival isn't about chasing youth, but reclaiming the essential vitality that makes you you. The critical mistake most men over 60 make, and how to avoid it. The biggest error isn't physical, it's emotional and psychological, the quiet resignation. The slow acceptance that decline is inevitable, that feeling disconnected and less vital is just part of getting older. This belief is more damaging than any biological change. When you stop expecting your body to respond, when you stop giving it intentional, respectful care, especially below the belt, you accelerate the disconnection. Arthur, 76, voiced this heartbreakingly. "I just didn't think I deserved to feel like a man anymore." That resignation steals joy, intimacy, and presence. Healing begins when you reject this. Focus not just on function, but on the foundations: circulation, nerve health, cellular vitality, and presence. The oil ritual is powerful because it's an act of reclaiming attention and respect. Your body is listening. It's waiting for you to show it still matters. Making this ritual stick. Your lifelong habit for vitality, don't let this be a 7-day experiment. Transform it into a sustainable, nourishing ritual integrated into your life. Anchor it. Pair it with an existing habit, right after your evening shower or before bed. Keep it visible. Store your oil blend prominently, not hidden away. A small dish on the bathroom counter is a visual reminder of your commitment. Simplify. No need for candles or music unless you enjoy them. Focus on the essentials. Your hands, your breath, the oil, and 5 to 10 minutes of quiet focus. Add gentle movement. Optional boost before applying oil. Try 2 to 3 minutes of light activation. Rise onto your toes 10 times. Gently rotate your hips. Do a few slow thigh stretches. This primes blood flow. Consistency over intensity. Some days the effects will feel profound, others subtle. What matters is showing up. Every application reinforces the message: I am here.
Ikare.
I am worth this. James, 66, captured it perfectly. This isn't a routine anymore document. It's like drinking morning coffee. It just belongs to my day. It's part of who I am now. That's the integration we seek. A final word from Dr. Sarah Michelle. Men over 60, hear this clearly. Just because something has been quiet doesn't mean it's gone. Your vitality isn't lost. It might simply be waiting for the right signal, the right attention. The slow fading you might feel isn't your inevitable future. It's a challenge to reconnect. This journey with rosemary oil, or the synergistic blends, is about far more than physical function. It's about honoring the body that has carried you through decades of life, the work, the joys, the struggles. It's about reclaiming the quiet confidence that comes from feeling whole, responsive, and present in your own skin. When you choose to tend to yourself in this way, something profound shifts. It's not about turning back the clock to 25. It's about feeling fully alive and powerfully yourself at 68, 75, or 82. I've seen men stand taller, reconnect with partners on a deeper level, and rediscover a spark they thought was extinguished. The body remembers. It responds to respect. Tonight, try this. Before bed, take 5 minutes. Warm that blend in your palms. Breathe in the herbaceous scent. Massage it gently into your lower abdomen. Don't rush. Breathe. Feel. Reconnect. It's not a demand on your body. It's an invitation back to life. Closing message. This is just the beginning if you've read this far. Thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself. That's the crucial first step. You've learned why decline happens, how a simple natural solution like rosemary oil works scientifically, exactly how to use it, and how to build it into your life. You've seen proof in stories like William's. Remember, your capacity for vitality doesn't expire at 60, 70, or beyond. It simply asks for different, more intentional care. This ritual is a powerful key. Don't let this insight fade. Take action now. Hit like. If this resonated, give the video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube this vital men's health content matters. Subscribe and ring the bell. Tap subscribe and hit the notification bell. This ensures you get every future tip designed to help you thrive in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Share. Know another man who might need this hope? Share this video with him. Break the silence. Comment. Type 1 below if this message connected. Type 0 if it didn't and tell me what you do need. I read every comment. You are still here. Your body is still capable. This journey starts now. I'm Dr. Sarah Michelle, honored to be part of your path to reclaiming your vitality.